In March, Team Puerto Rico gave their best efforts in the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Although they did not win, in July they received a well-deserved recognition. At the small sports bar and restaurant Café Rubio in Queens, New York, Latino Sports hosted its first awards recognition luncheon and honored 4 of the Puerto Rican players for their participation and accomplishments in the tournament.
The 4 players that we honored here today was 3 from the New York Mets, 2 that were in the minors, and no one knew who they were until recently. One was Rene Rivera. He's a catcher. He played for the Puerto Rico team. We got TJ Rivera, who was in the minor leagues and brought up and played for Puerto Rico and got a lot of attention. And then when the third baseman got hurt, they brought him up, and he hasn't left. He's been here. TJ's from the Bronx. He was an undrafted player, and he's playing in the majors. And then we also have Seth Lugo, who was a pitcher in the minors, who played and pitched for Puerto Rico, did a great job, went back to the minors, and now the Mets just brought him up. So we had those 3 from the Mets, and we had Yadier Molina, who is the catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, who was the captain of the team Puerto Rico.
Rene Rivera, TJ Rivera, Seth Lugo, and Yadier Molina all played for their country of Puerto Rico, an island that is unfortunately suffering from the worst economic crisis in its history.
Puerto Rico has a $72 billion debt because of U.S. interest in Puerto Rico and vulture funds, and as a result, 184 schools have been closed, hospitals have been closed, 150,000 people have been laid off. The unemployment rate is ranging at 14%. 1 doctor a day is leaving Puerto Rico. About close to 5,000 families are leaving the island every month. Puerto Rico is going through a major financial crisis.
However, despite their dire circumstances, Puerto Ricans were able to find positivity in proudly watching their team give it their all at the World Baseball Classic.
This team went 7-0, beating some of the best teams in the world until they got to the finals, and they lost to the USA. But to us, they meant a lot more. It wasn't about a gold medal. It wasn't about winning first place. It was about the pride and the love and the unity that they brought to the island for those almost 3.5 weeks. There was no crime in Puerto Rico. This whole thing about Puerto Rico playing in these games was a lot more than just baseball. It united a country. It united an island. It gave hope. It gave them pride. It showed that with the worst situation, there is hope if we all unite.
Team Puerto Rico didn't just play a sport. They revolutionized their country by bringing the people together when everything else seemed to be falling apart. The mark these players left on Puerto Rico proves that there is power in unity. This is Zedin Martinez, BronxNet.